Hey everybody, it's Cristi McGowan with NextHome Our Town. We are live here at 2724 Woodland Drive. We have gotten a lot of really great clicks on our website for this particular property. And so we thought we would do another hot home video this week. So I wanted to take you on a tour. This is courtesy of Patricia Meadows at Graceland Real Estate. She has graciously allowed us to put this home out there for you to view live. I'm going to walk you through it, talk about some of the awesome things, some of the maybe not so awesome things about this particular home. And first, I wanted to show you the neighborhood out here. But before we get started, we're just a minute or two early. I wanted to talk to you about financing. So financing is really weird right now because the interest rate is so high and a lot of people are still in sticker shock. But you know, we need homes. We need a shelter. It's a little bit different than the stock market, and the neighborhood. I love this neighborhood. It is right off of Hillcrest Drive, which is right near it's at the end of Lake Air Drive. And just a wonderful part of town, very centrally located next to Target, HEB, lots of restaurants and shopping. Baskin Robbins, I mean, like literally 3 minutes from here. So if that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. But also these big, beautiful trees. This area is known for its trees. I mean, just look at these things. They're just absolutely gorgeous and really gives a lot of character and stability and warmth to these properties. Now, this home was built in 1959, but you know, when you want big trees, you're going to get a little bit older property. And with that said, now this home still, I believe, is in really excellent shape. As I was walking through it earlier, I didn't find any foundation problems or issues. You know, everything seems to be really stable, and it is just, I mean, it's just really, really cute. Let's go ahead and go inside. And right as you open the front door, you've got this cute little entry. I love the way that they have it decorated, and me personally, I'm so happy when they do a restoration that they salvage these vintage tiles like this, these original tiles that are in keeping with the character and the architecture and the era that this home was built. And so I'm really happy to see things like this, even though there aren't what today's trend would be. I still really like that they keep these tiles. This is marble. They're in great shape, and I love it. I also really love this coat closet here in this entry. And just look at this family. Don't they just deserve a full price offer? But anyway, they've done a great job at staging this home, getting it ready. They are in the process of moving out. And but you wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, the house is really clean, well put together, ready to show. You can tell here that at one point this was divided. So this back living room was divided from this front living area, which is really common with these older homes. But you know, the way that they have the furnishings laid out, you really wouldn't know that. Sometimes these renovations are done without a lot of thought, and they're just like, oh yeah, let's take out the wall. But this one really makes a lot of sense and really flows together. One of the interesting things that I noticed is that they have a dining table here, and you could certainly put a really large dining table here, but this is great. It's connected to the living room. You could have people sitting and playing cards while you got some others here watching the television or chatting, you know, a couple little great communication or conversation areas is what I like to call it. But then once they've got the dining room here, they took this original formal dining and converted that into a study, which I thought was really, really a really great idea. You know, we are working from home more these days. We certainly like that option. We got used to being by ourselves. Our productivity went up surprisingly to a lot of company owners. But I love how they did this now you could certainly use this as a dining or a breakfast area if you wanted to, and then convert this back into a sitting area. But I really like how they have this laid out, and I like how they have it furnished. The living room is really, really spacious. Hello, kitty. Now they have the television over here in the corner, right next to the built-ins. That is not a door, it's actually a window that matches the door on the other side. So I thought that was smart how they tied that on each side of the fireplace together. And so the television is appropriate there. It's not blocking the door, but you could easily locate it over the fireplace. If you wanted something more central, there's a couple of different options. The space is very, very flexible. And then the other thing that I really like here is that it's right off the kitchen. And I love this kitchen. I love the tiles that they did in here. These cabinets, I believe, are original, but why would you get rid of these cabinets? I mean, look at all that amazing storage in there, and that refrigerator just tucks in there quite nicely. By the way, the sellers are willing to leave the refrigerator and all of the appliances. But this is just a really cute kitchen. Not only do you have a window over the kitchen sink, you have two windows over the kitchen sink. The cabinets are in really great shape. They updated these with the black granite countertops and the white subway tile accented with the darker grout. Just really, really cute, super functional. Love the sink here, and I love the view into, if you didn't know that this house backs up to the ravine. Hey Monica, thanks for watching. So it backs up to a ravine, and we'll go outside later, but I just wanted to get, I mean, this is just great. I mean, even if you open up this cabinet, there's no divider here in the middle. I mean, that's really, really nice that you have that full, I mean, that is just, I mean, for a smaller kitchen, this has tons of storage. And then over in this area, I'm sure that they'll be taking that with them, but it's a really cute coffee area. You could add additional pantry there. A little cafe table would be cute there. Just really, really cute. And then of course you're right here into the living room. And I know a lot of people would like to have this space, the kitchen and the living, more open to each other, but you don't feel disconnected at all, even if you are in the kitchen from the living room. I really like how, I'm not a huge fan of big giant open spaces, because like I said, it's hard to have a conversation. Even if you're in the kitchen and somebody else is in here, you're not really going to be talking to each other, or else you're going to go into that room to speak to them. And I like these little conversation areas. I think they're a lot more intimate and a lot more like the way that we actually live. You have the furnace in this closet, and then I wanted to show you this bathroom. You guys, green is so in, and so I know that this is not necessarily considered updated, but all the tile in here is in really, really great shape. And if it were some horrible color, then I would say, okay, maybe this would need to be renovated, but it's green. And you know, you can do a number of things with green. I know one house that we had, it had this tile, it was salmon color, and we had to have a decorator come in to help us finish it or stage it so that it actually looked good. And surprisingly, she did. But I really think these bathrooms are really cool like this, super trendy. And then you've got 2 bedrooms. You've got 1 bedroom here, which is a really great size. And then extra closet for storage. They've got coats and stuff in here. And then this bedroom back towards the front of the house is a really good sized bedroom. You could put a king size bed in here. Somebody's interested in vintage tennis. And then you've got 2 closets here. And just as I'm walking through this house, I wanted to mention that, you know, it feels really level. It feels really sound. Foundation should be in top-notch shape, or pretty good. And then this is the master. Now, I know that all of the bedrooms are on one side of the house. However, the master is to the right, and it is separated from the other bedrooms from the bathroom. So you got this buffer of this bathroom in between the master and the other bedrooms. Isolated. King-size bed in here, plenty of room for side tables. I love the windows. Of course they have it decorated. It's so cute. It's all the decorations are really cute. Plenty of space here for, you could put another chest here. You could put another chest there. So lots of space for storage. This is a really great size room. And then, of course, one of the things you've been waiting to see is this master bathroom, which they updated. I love their selection of tile on the floor. They did 2 separate vanities, and then they have a storage in between. Cute. Black framed mirrors, which are super trendy. And the window there brings in natural light. And then you've got 2 huge closets here. In addition to the closet and the dresser out in the master, 2 big closets here. And this is just really super cute, well done. But now this is super fun. This was all hand painted. I can't even believe these things are straight on the wall, but it's really cute in here. And I do like that this is a really good sized bathroom. You've got the wet area in here. This is a huge shower. Big shower, and the tile goes all the way up and all the way into the ceiling. Cute little shelf there. They did a really good job here. This is really cute. So I do like that this little wet area is in here. And if you wanted to, you could put a barn door in there and make that a little bit more private, so someone could be taking a shower or using the commode, and someone could be in here brushing their teeth. But just a really cute renovation here. You know, it's probably that they busted down this wall in between and added 2 rooms, or added a walk-in closet with what was originally the bathroom, and made it one large master bathroom. But I really like what they did. Really nice. For an older home to have a master bathroom that big is really nice. They've done cute little fixtures throughout and nice fixtures. So let's go into the backyard, because I really want to show you guys the backyard. This is a brand new door with one of those integral blinds built in. I like that. So awesome deck. I love the deck. Everybody loves the deck. This is like a second living room. And granted that you have this massive tree. I mean, that tree is so big and so tall. I mean, when it's covered in leaves, this whole backyard is shaded. You do not need a canopy over this patio, this deck, to enjoy it. Now, what you don't get is grass growing in the backyard, but these the sellers also have dogs, and so my guess is that has a lot to do with the grass, and then of course the freezes that we've had. So some sod back in here would be really nice. And you might want to trim the trees a little bit to make sure that there's enough light getting through to make sure that the sod is going to grow. But this deck is just really fantastic. Forgot to mention that a couple of years ago in 2020 they got a brand new roof, so the roof is really nice. And new. And then also back here, I think is really cool is this ravine area. So I would, if it were me, I would so have some bird feeders back here, and just watching all the squirrels and trying to get to that bird food like they normally do. This fence actually is movable. So if you wanted to take this fence out because you wanted to have a more open access to the ravine, you certainly could take this fence up, or you could reallocate it to a squared in space over here versus over there. You know, this fence is movable or adjustable, as that they said. But they have pets, so they've put it up here. Now, one of the things that I really like about this home that is very, very rare to find is if you have a home that is on a ravine like this, that doesn't have any backyard neighbors, that has an amazing view, privacy, peaceful nature watching, and to have a decent sized backyard. That is actually pretty rare. And so I think that is certainly a bonus. I love this little swing that they have here. I wanted to show you over here that the air conditioner, the compressor is outside here, and it does look like it is in need of, I mean, I'm sure it works fine, but you know, any day now that thing might go out. And so I'm sure that that's been a concern for a lot of buyers, is the age of the air conditioning unit. But most everything else looks good. I mean, just a couple really minor maintenance things that need to happen. Some of the windows need to be repainted. Maybe some of the glass needs to be replaced. And then back over here on this side of the backyard is a little pad where if you had a small boat or a small RV or something, you could, this gate actually opens to the out or the front street, and you can access this area for additional storage, cars or, you know, motorcycles or whatever that you have. So and then this door right here goes into the garage, and then of course that is the house. Anyway, just a real, I really enjoyed touring this one and walking you through it. If you have any questions, please let me know. We'll be saving this and emailing it out. I forgot to mention, you might want to ask for this Traeger grill instead of the refrigerator. That's pretty nice. But all in all, this is just, look at this little, oh, I missed the kitty. He was sitting here waiting for me to come back in. But anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions about the market. The price of this home is at $180 a square foot, and we did some research on that. And it turns out they have it priced slightly below what the market value should be. The average of homes within the last 4 months that have sold here that are comparable to this property is $186 a square foot. So we feel that at $180 a square foot that this home is ready. The sellers are motivated and they are ready to move on and get this home sold and move it on to its next owner. So there's that. A lot of great features here. A really cute little house. Very well laid out. Very well updated. We definitely like it, and we can see why a lot of our buyers looking online have been clicking on this one. It really is adorable, and would make a great deal for anyone. So again, let me know if you've got any questions. I am Cristi McGowan. I'm the real estate broker at NextHome, and hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.